Welcome back to the one and only Antonio Visionary. So, this is going to be a video mostly about the lifestyle that I propose and show and try to show you guys. And it's going to be a very passionate video for me and could be inspiring to you. So, first, I'm going to talk about the lifestyle that I try to show you guys, the opportunity that you guys can take from what I tell you. So, the lifestyle is, you know, I'm going to say something in my previous, like I said in my previous video, is the freedom and financial stability. And when having that you have the control and power to do whatever you want, whenever you want. But to go more in depth in it, it's really seeing the bigger picture, right? When you have the money and the freedom, you now can project that onto other people's lives. You now can help other people around the world, your family, even yourself, right? Educate and invest in yourself. You now can live anywhere you want because you have no set boundaries. For example, if you was to work somewhere, you have to stay in that area majority of your life or majority of the time you live there or do that job. But doing what I do, you can live anywhere you want, anywhere, as long as it has an internet connection, at least. Um, you can go shopping. You could buy whatever you want. You can get any car you want. As long as over time, you're not going to get it right away. Let me get that out there. It does take time. It takes momentum, and it really takes the confidence and courage in yourself to think that you can do it, right? So, of course, not everything comes fast. If anything comes fast in your life, it's not worth it. And honestly, you got scams. Stuff don't come fast or money doesn't come fast, right? Um, Now, it is easy to make money fast, but if a random stranger comes up to you and be like, hey, they got a hoodie on, they're like, hey, you trying to make $1,000, but they don't make eye contact to you. They're like, hey, you trying to make 1,000? I can flip that. You can make 10,000, right? You're being scammed. Common sense. But if somebody who has the skill, the knowledge, and who has been in it for some time shows you something that can make you money at a faster rate, then that person is telling you the truth. That person is showing you and sharing their knowledge to you to make that type of money, to live that lifestyle, to do whatever you want, whenever you want. So, um, like I said, you get any car you want, can live any lifestyle you want because you now can live anywhere you want. You can help out your friends, your family, random people. You could even donate your money because now you have extra money to donate. You know, don't get me wrong, I'm nowhere where I want to be, but that is my goal overall, right? That's one of the goals that I have for my future self. I have the money to provide for myself, to spend extra money that a normal 20-year-old who's starting from scratch wouldn't have. I have that freedom to literally make a video at 5 in the morning and not have to wake up for a job because I literally don't work a legit job. I work for myself. If I had to go into a job at like 6 in the morning, you think I'm be making this video? No. If I was in college, would I make this video? No. You know, I wouldn't. I wouldn't have the mindset that I have, right? You have to really be passionate about, if you do this type of lifestyle, you have to understand you have to be mentally strong for this. It's not for everyone. And that's the brutal truth about it. You have to have the confidence, the courage. You don't need this all right away. This comes in time. As long as you take that step to start, it will come in time. So many people worry about, how am I going to do this? How? It's not about the how. The how will come. It really will. It's as long as you take the steps to whatever you want to do, it will come over time. You don't have to worry about, how am I going to make $1,000? How am I going to pay for my bills if I start this? Because I already have, bills to pay. How am I going to scale this out for a career? It doesn't matter, because every multimillionaire, billionaire didn't care about the how. They really didn't. You could watch any video about a multimillionaire, billionaire. They didn't care. They had a vision to see something that nobody else saw in them, because it was their vision itself that drove them to live that lifestyle, that disciplined them to keep going when they were discouraged on people's negative vibes, negative energy, negative environments. It takes so much discipline to really keep going. It really does. It's not easy. It does have its easy times, but it's not always easy. But just like anything else, nothing is ever easy, right? So, a few minutes ago, like I was saying, you can, live anywhere you want, help, and donate whatever you, please to do with your money or, freedom. But it also gives you a variety of people that you would never see in your life. Doing anything online, we all know, anyone who grew up with social media, so people, millennials and, Gen Zs, now Gen Xs, which is, the younger generation, we all know the power of having internet. You could talk to somebody from Florida to New York, from Florida to China, from the United States to Dubai, from Russia to, Australia. You literally have the power to communicate with anyone you please. It's so powerful, and people don't see that. They see it as, you know what? I'm going to sign up for some social media. I'm going to get distracted on these apps that brainwashes me, because I, believe everything what's online because it has no proof of concept to it. So, I'm just going to waste hours of my life over time. Now, don't get me wrong. It's fine to do that once in a while when you just want to take a break. Like, you don't always have to be serious. Have fun with it. If you want to spend an hour on social media, if you want to take that day just to do nothing, you can do that. Now, that's, like I said, it's not at the beginning. You have to be serious. You have to have some sense of momentum to scale this out, to make it last, right? Because, for example, think of it like these videos. If I wanted to become a YouTuber, I would have to post, consistency, right? And have that momentum to, build an audience. Now, if I thought about it as a hobby, for example, and I wanted to make, let's say one, or at most, let's say out of the whole month, I made 3 videos. That's a hobby, because you're not taking it seriously. You're just doing it just to do it, right? But if I was to post 3 to 5 videos every week, right, for a whole year, I now have the momentum to take that audience to follow me from my journey and to now show them the bigger picture, because a lot of people can't think through the bigger picture. I'm not saying that to be a douche. I'm saying that because a lot of people very much live in the moment, which is perfectly fine. But there comes a time where, in your life, you have to really think for yourself. What makes you happy? What makes you feel, I don't know, just what gives you that spark inside you to wake up every single morning and keep going? What gives you? What's your why? Your why is the most powerful thing, because your why will help you in the days you don't know what to do or you don't have the motivation to get up. Your why is the strongest thing anybody can have. So when you have, the ability to, live anywhere, buy any car, go shopping, help out your family, donate, and, anything else, etc. Now you can focus on, since you now have that one source of income and audience, now you could scale it out to something bigger, better, right? So say say you're an influencer on TikTok and YouTube, or just on social media. Now you have an audience. When you have that audience, you now can use that to your ability, because your audience now believes in you, loves you for who you are, follows your journey because they see something that they could potentially do, that, that's the whole point of them watching your videos, is because they like your content, right? So now you can inspire people by showing them the way, giving them the knowledge, giving them that inspiration to take that first step, right? I was getting a little lost. To take that first step, and then to use everything that, it doesn't have to be just me, but to use all the knowledge they learned from the past, combined it, and then they now have a foundation, a solid foundation to use. Think of it like a blueprint. For example, I had to learn through my experiences, but if I can help that person skip those, processes that I failed in or I took long in, now they have a loophole, right? So it's all about, faster, over time, because the thing is, they're going to go through their own experiences, which you guys are not going to have. You might have similar experiences, but it's not always the case sometimes. So they have to then learn that. But now if they're at the point where, you're at, I'm at, now they could tell that person, and it just keeps on going. It's a process, a repeating process that is just benefiting people, right? So now more towards the passionate side and the reasons why you should listen to me. Why should you listen to me? I'm going to tell you straight up. Don't listen to me. You don't have to listen to me. Watch this video. If it benefits you, good. Subscribe, watch my content, learn. But you don't have to listen to anything I'm doing. I don't want people who are just going to be negative, who are just watching me just to watch me. I want the people who I can inspire, who I can change, who I can help make them money, help them grow an audience, help them find their passion. Be creative, to think outside of the box. Because one idea that I might think of, somebody could, take my idea and make it so much better. It depends on that person and how far they can think of, what that idea can become, right? So, the hard truth is, don't listen to me. You can simply just, if you want to, sit in the back bleachers and watch me, do it. See how my journey uh, portrays over time and scales out over time. See what I'm up to in the next 5 to 10 years. Because all I'm going for is I'm aiming high. That's the goal. Becoming more knowledgeable, self investing into myself every day, learning something every day, making sure every day is you know, worth it, basically. Of course, have my fun. Soon I'm gonna have fun. I have fun, but I want to have the fun of traveling, to going on an island, going on a yacht, you know, having that group of people to be like, you know what, our group is truly just having fun because we already have, the audience, we have the money, we have the tools, of course, being humble about it. But now we have a group of friends who's willing to do whatever because now we have no boundaries towards, staying in a certain place because we work online. That's the base of it. Find something that makes you money online. Doesn't have to be what I do, but of course, I'm going to tell you what I do because that's what I'm doing. This is one way you can scale out a career online by day trading, investing into crypto, just investing in general, you know, marketing. Being a marketer is the best and only job that will pay you an unlimited amount of money because everything in this world is marketed. McDonald's, Amazon, Uber Eats, celebrities have sponsorships. Football teams. I watched the Mayweather fight. What was the main sponsorship on there? Cash App. Why do you think they use Cash App? Because people knew, or anything that's like that type of field, they knew people were going to bet on who to win. If you betted on Mayweather and somebody betted on Logan Paul, guess what? That person now used Cash App because they saw it, because they were influenced by it subconsciously to use Cash App to now send that money, or send that person that money, or vice versa. If they lost, now they had to, pay up, right? Everything is marketed. Being a marketer is the best job because you literally are working for yourself. You're branding for yourself, right? You're not branding for another company. You can, but your whole source is you. How well can you get an audience? How well will an audience listen to you, right? How well can you show somebody something? Make money, show them how to make money with it, and then scale it out for years. And then on top of that, find another source of income and repeat the process, right? I could teach you so many incomes. I have not learned all online incomes, but I have got familiar with real estate, with investing in cryptocurrency, with e-commerce, which is Shopify or Amazon, or anything automated. So you can have a software for Forex, a software, or own a store for Amazon. I have little bits and pieces of what you can potentially do. Now, my main focus currently is, day trading, Forex, cryptocurrency, investing. That's what I currently do. But in the future, if you wanted to learn something and I already learned it, come to me. I can now show you an easier way. That's all it is showing that person a loophole, making sure they don't make the same mistakes, even though they are going to make their own mistakes, but at least giving them that closure that, hey, don't do this because it took 3 months. In reality, it could take you a month, but it took me 3 months. Learn from my mistakes, right? So that's pretty much, the broad of everything, the lifestyle. Lifestyle in a simple way to describe it is doing whatever you want because you have the access to the internet to be able to do whatever you want. Like I get so passionate about it because I can't see myself working at one place for 20 to 40 years. If you could see yourself working there, kudos to you. I can't do that. I'm adapting to the change of our time with technology because technology is going to stay around. And anything that's you major in or anything you do with technology is going to make you more money over time because you can automate it. You can get an AI to work for you. So you literally could just sleep and make money. There's things like that where you literally can get a robot now, plug it into whatever you're doing, and now make money residually, passively, while you sleep, while you go have fun, while you travel. You don't need people anymore, right? You can scale a business out with less people, people you trust, and have the other side of it automated because AI is the next big thing. It's going to change our lives, hopefully in a better way. That's all we can hope for, but take advantage of what you can do with automating your money, letting it grow over time, compounding it, having a software to then, learn over time to get better. Because any software that starts out has to learn through time. Why? Because that's just how it works. You have to program it, and then it then learns over time, right? So at this point, it's 22 minutes in. That's pretty much it. Like I said, this was truly a broad, perspective of what that lifestyle that I show you guys can look like. And then, the last 5 to 10 minutes was full on passionate. And, if you stick around, that's great because you're going to, stick around with a winner in life. I don't lose. I never give up. So I'm going to keep going until the day I die. So it is what it is. Once again, you don't have to listen to me. Don't listen to me because I don't want your negative energy. And it's not even being cocky. It's truly, when you have a positive life, your life is so much better. You don't have to deal with the drama, the toxicness. You could just have fun with people you care about, your family, your friends, when you get to that point in time of becoming successful. Because everybody's success is different. But mine is, the most common one to look at. Getting an audience, helping people, using your money as a tool, and then scaling it out. That's the most common way you could look at success, right? So that's pretty much it. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Stay positive, stay motivated, and I am the one and only Antonio Visionary.